What's up, guys? It's Bill, and welcome to High Volume Games. Let's pop that light on. Boom. The new sign. Hope everyone's doing well. We are going to be back on the table today. We haven't done a table stream in a very long time, so it's needed. We are going to play the newest game from Plaay Now. We have a problem, Mr. President. The National Emergency Management game. So what happens is you are the advisor to the president, and something has gone wrong. It could be natural disaster, financial crisis, capital issues, or in this case, damage control. And there's actually a new expansion out that has, Pearl Harbor, Cuban Missile Crisis, oil embargo, and there's a free download that you can do for COVID-19. So, what happens is that as we go through the days, there's this situation room chart, which will show you the days and how you're ranked. I can go up a little closer. So you're going to see that. That's going to move the days are going to go by, and as the days are going by, we're going to get new crises that are going to appear. And judging on how you handle the crisis, or how you suggest to handle the crisis, will they happen, or are they going to start building up and stacking up and turning and getting worse? And is the pressure coming? And you have these political capital cards that will help you out. There's some bad political capital cards, but mostly these are going to assist you in some way. Especially in the harder rounds, you're going to lean on these a lot more. So we have these. There are 36 of them. Now the problem thing with this is you can determine how many you want to give out each day, but once you're done with the 36, the game is over. So you have to kind of keep that in mind, how many you got. So we're going to give a shuffle to our crisis cards. There's 17 in this damage control crisis that we're doing. The other decks have 18, but they're harder. So this is the entry level crisis, if you will. And I was able to win this yesterday and actually filmed it, but then couldn't find the cord, so we're doing it again, and hopefully we don't tank. So, alright, so we've got this. Now, what you can win, depending on, you get these little cards, depending on the difficulty of the crisis. You could win network TV political deal, a luxury SUV lease, book deal, dinner at DC's best steakhouse. Well, because we're only doing a 1-star, the only thing we can possibly win is the Jelly of the Month Club. Do I have this right? Yeah. Jelly of the Month. So we can go for that. That's the gift that keeps on giving, his cousin Eddie said. So what we're going to do is we got to get our 6 die. Now we start off with all light die. Now eventually, with using political capital and maybe approval effect, we're going to be able to use these other die which help. They can help either eliminate a fury roll, which we're going to see throughout. They could increase approval. They could make it re-roll like the reds do. You can go up and down on a number like the yellows do. So we're going to try to get as many things as we can. We're going to try to switch them out. And then there's the fury die. Now a fury die, every time we say we fix a crisis, and the president approves it. Well, there's still that off chance that it might not go through. And that's where the Fury Die roll comes in. We have to read the card and see what symbol, triangle, circle, or square, we're going to have. If we roll that symbol that's on the card, nothing happens. We weren't able to solve the problem, and it will stay on the board. So there's a spot here to eliminate the Fury roll, which would just be automatic approval if you set aside a colored die. So that's why you need to switch these white die to colored die, and that's about it. We're going to get going here. So we've shuffled. We'll do one more shuffle. So now what you do is you deliver out the cards based off of the day of the week. So it's day 1, so we only deliver out 1. Now, say we fix the crisis, which we should, because we only got 1. Say we fix it, we would then draw 2 cards on day 2. But if we don't fix it, say we couldn't get the Fury roll, then that card would stay, and we would only draw 1 card. It's the number of cards per the day, not you draw 3 for day 3. If you have 2 sitting there, you just draw 1 to make 3. So that's how you do it. So here we go. We're going to draw this first card. Last time I drew the critical card right off the bat. This time it's much easier. Celebrity criticism. So just showing you the card. It says it'll tell you what's going on. So in this case it says coarse and blunt. Celebrity is being coarse and blunt. And the political fallout is a triangle. So what happens is if we roll this 1 and we get it, and the president approves, then we have to roll the Fury roll, and if we don't get a triangle, we're fine. And triangle in a Fury die is only 1. So if you didn't have a Fury die, we got these from the Plaay Now gift bag. But if you didn't have one of these, you would actually use the black die that comes with the game. And triangle is a 1, circle is 2, 3, and 4, and square is 5 and 6. And that's how it's done here. There's 1 triangle, there's 3 circles, and then there's 2 squares. So we have our celebrity criticism. We are set to go. So now we go to political capital, and we see, now you can, like I said, you can go for as many as you want. There's some good, there's some bad. The leaked information is the bad one. What happens is if there's 1 leaked information, you're fine. If there's 2, you drop back a spot on your approval. And if you have 3, you're instantly fired. So you have to, kind of keep in fact that there's 7 cards in 36 card deck that are leaked information. So you got to kind of keep an eye out on that. So our first card is a political long shot. Very powerful card right off the bat. But not needed right now. Because what it does is, if you can put 2 die here, say like you have the 2 die that can work, you can then roll a Fury die and either discard all the revealed crisis cards, but you can also lower your approval if you roll a circle, or if you roll a triangle with that 1 in 6 chance, you could be fired. So that is a real risk that we don't need to do on day 1. So smart leadership, exchange a white die for a red die. That's a great card for us right now, because that's what we want to do early, is switch dice. And preventative measures. Before discarding top unrevealed card from the crisis deck, choose a symbol. If top card has that symbol, discard it. And the next card too. So it's a little gamble. what would happen is, okay, say we get this, we then we go, okay, is this a triangle? And we flip it. If it is the triangle, then we get to get rid of that card and the next card. If not, nothing happens. So, so stuff to think about. We know we're not going to do that. We know we're going to do that. And who knows about that? We'll see what the roll brings. Okay, so we have a 1. We have 2 2s. We have 4 and 2 6s. Now 5s and 6s are wild here. So I could put the 1 on the celebrity criticism. I could put the 2 here. Now there's 2 options because this is a 2 with a blank die. You could either put any die here or take a political capital card and spend it. So we don't really need to do that right now. We could do this and then put both of these and then roll 1 die for the approval roll. Now the approval roll is you have to get the number. You can't get the number of the day or lower. So in this case it's okay. There's one number we would fear from a rolling of 1 die, and that's a 1 if we kept that. If we didn't do this, then we know we're really safe. But there's a chance to gamble here. We're going to gamble on day 1. So we're going to roll for approval. If we roll a 1, we're done already. Well, actually, no, we're not done. But yeah, we don't. Nothing gets approved. It's just really sad. We roll the 3. So everything that we covered is now accepted. So this smart leadership, we are going to exchange our white die for a red die. We got preventative measures. So now before discarding the top unrevealed card from the crisis deck, choose a symbol. Oh, so we get this one is gone no matter what. Okay. Way I read that different. Before discarding the top unrevealed card, pick the symbol. So if I say that it's a square and it comes a square, we get the next card too. And I will say a square. But we'll see. It is... Oh, it's a triangle. So the Angry Citizen card is gone. But this card still remains. What if this would have been the critical one, the really hard... And okay, so now we're going to take these 3 out. And we have to resolve the celebrity criticism. Now, this has a triangle symbol. If we fail, we leave the card in place. Video response, fans, flames. So we're gonna roll and hope to not get the triangle. And it is a circle. So we got celebrity criticism out. So we got through day 1. Getting 2 cards out of our deck. So that's a good thing. And we've got a red die. So now, red dice can be used either to roll again, say I don't like the roll, or I need to shoot for higher, say the approval roll wasn't high enough, I can use this to re-roll. Or we can put it in here where it says set aside colored die, and eliminate that fury roll. In case like it's a circle and we know that it's a 50-50 chance that it's going to fail, we can put that in there. So we're going to move to day 2. And we have contradiction. Jumbled explanation doesn't jibe. It is a triangle. And we have, a tougher one. Popularity plunge. Polling numbers take a hit. It is a 3 and a 4, so it's 2 numbers already. But again, we're still early on that we don't need a lot of dice right now. Let's see what our political capital will bring us. Preemptive politics. Discard the top unrevealed card. That's a great one, because let's just wipe a card without having to just see what it is. Uh, Political power. Discard top unrevealed card. So we got both of them will work. And we'll take one more. And it's leaked information. That's what kind of what I wanted. When I know I'm going to use one of these two. I kind of wanted that one to be leaked information so we could get one out of the deck. And we did. So here we go. We're going to make our roll day 2. Okay, so we got 2. Oh, this is not a really good roll for us. Because there's a lot of 2s, which there's only 1 2 on the board. We got some wilds. So let's put the 2 here. Let's put the 2 wild cards here. We're going to spend a political capital to get this card. And we're going to put the Fury die roll out. So we're going to take our hard card, the hard card we had with the 3 and the 4. We're going to get rid of that with 2 wilds. We're going to be able to discard this one. And yeah, we won't have to Fury roll. Now, so we should be fine. The only number that can hurt us is Snake Eyes. So and we rolled a 7. Actually, 7's great because when you roll a 7, 11, or 21, you get a green die for the next day. So now we'll have 7 die for day 3. So because he approved it, we get preemptive politics. So we're going to discard the top card. So protest signs is gone. We didn't use political power, and leaked information goes away. Contradiction stays because we didn't touch it. But popularity plunge goes away because we have the eliminate fury die roll. So we immediately get popularity plunge gone. So another good roll for us. Now this is the 1 star, so it's supposed to be easier. So we're doing great. Let's hope we continue this. Okay, so we're going to move to day 3 now. We still have contradictions, so we're going to only draw 2 cards. We got TV News Roundtable, which is a triangle. Now what happens here is there's 2 triangles. Now right now nothing happens, but if say we finish this day, say we grab the next card and only these 2 are remaining by the end of the day, these would stack on top of each other and you have to roll to get both of them. Okay, and number 3 is celebrity criticism. Late night talk show, joke monologue getting some traction. So 1 and a 2 there. And that's a square. Alright, so we're going to use political capital, and it's de-escalate. Attempt to dismiss any revealed crisis card stacked or solo. So, say we put 1 on contradiction, and we use this card, and we want to get celebrity criticism out, we can attempt to do it. If we put the Fury roll die on there, we get it no matter what. So that's probably it. It's one of those things. These 2 have the same number pattern, 1 and 2. So it almost seems like if I do this, it does. They offset each other. So we'll see. Under the rug. I said under the ring. You can tell I'm a wrestling fan. Under the rug, discard top unrevealed card from the deck. So we could take this card out without having to do any of them. So again, since these ones are they're not bad cards right now. And we know we have that critical one, which is 3 die, and they're all 1s. We might want to try to gamble that, hey, let's get rid of that card because it could be critical. But we'll see. We have 7 die today, so we have things to play with. I think I'm going to hold on that. Okay, we have a 1. We have 2. So we got the 1 and the 2 for either that or that. We have another 2. We have a 3. We have 1, 5, and 1. So what I think I'm going to do here is go 1, 2 to the de-escalation. Well, it really doesn't matter. Like I said, I could do 1, 2 here, and it doesn't matter. We're going to go 2 for under the rug and use a political capital card. Hopefully it's leaked information. We're going to go with contradiction. We're going to eliminate the fury roll and take 2 die for rolling for the approval, because now we need to roll we can't roll a 2 or a 3. Oh. I think that's our plan. So let's do it. And it is a 9, so it is approved. So under the rug is taken. De-escalation is gone. Under the rug is taken. So we will discard top unrevealed card from the crisis deck. So that is this one. And it was internal disagreement. So not a hard card to have beaten, but hey, it's gone. And contradiction goes away because of the fury roll, and so does celebrity criticism. So they are gone. So this green one goes back. We're still with our 6. TV News Roundtable stays. We're going to move to day 4. And here we go. Now we're going to have 4 cards out. So now you don't, like I said, like you can see, we don't have to clear them all out, but you're going to start to stack. So here is the, oh, look at that. It's the criticism one. It's the critical one, the apology opportunity. And that was the one I was trying to get rid of. Because it has 3 1s on it. So the tough part of getting 3 1s. So celebrity criticism, those darn celebrities. So that's a 3. And fact check, that's a 4. So we have 2 circles, a star or a triangle and a square. We love a political capital like those 2 from the last one that said, hey, get rid of one of your cards, But we'll see. All right, first one says, task force finding, exchange white die for red die. Good card. Uh-oh, leaked information. Oh, no. Do we go another card, or do we try to just brush this one off? Well, we'll go one more. Happy accident. Choice revealed crisis card goes away. So if we can get 1, 2, and 3, we can get that apology opportunity out. But it's gonna cost us though, because 1, 2, 3 die. We have 6, and you want to kind of get rid of one of these, but you can't do it a fury roll. It's gonna be interesting. We might not want to do that, even though it's the thing that works. Die fell. All right, so we got 3 2s. Uh-oh. Because nothing on this side has a 2. 2 wild and a 4. So we can do the 4 here. We could do we can exchange white die for the red, because that's something we could really use. And I guess we could throw the wild here. We could do wild here. Oh no, do this wild here. Eliminate the fury roll and roll with 2. I guess that's the way to go. We'll still have that triangle and that square, but we'll get rid of the circle, so we won't worry about stacking, and we'll get the second red die. So as long as we don't roll 4, or a 3, or 2. And we rolled a 6. 6 is fine. So everything is approved, so we're going to exchange this white die for a red die now. Leaked information and happy accident go away. That happy accident's a little sad to see, but yeah. And we are going to get celebrity criticism. We told that celebrity to shut up. And fact check are gone. So we are now going into day 5. We don't have any acclaim yet, but we're running low on cards here because we have just 6 more cards, and we're gonna see 3 of them now. So there's only 3 more cards in the deck, and we'll maybe see them next. So we got Carpe Diem, political opportunity. Political opponent sees opportunity to foment discontent. We got Makeup Meeting. Cameras rolling. Very public apology session. And overblown accusation. Over the top blow up. So let's see what we can get. 6 die. We need a blue die at some point, but we haven't had even an opportunity to get a blue die yet. Judicial Appeal, 2 Fury rolls for Crisis card dismissal. Now this is a decent card because what it does is, okay, so say we don't want to use a die to eliminate a Fury roll. We now have 2 chances to roll something that would be on here. Special Counsel, exchange white die for a red die. We can't do that anymore because there are no more red dice in the around. Spontaneous action, we're going to roll. If we roll the Fury die and get a triangle, we go up 2 spots. If we get a circle, we go up 1, and if we roll a square, we go down 1. So a little gambling, but it's alright. We'll see what we can do. I don't know if I want... I think we're going to spend more, just because of the fact that we only have 3 more cards in the deck. We'll probably see that on the next day. So, okay. Oh. So, influence for sale. Exchange 2 die, 2 white die for any combination of red, yellow, or blue. Decrease approval by 2 levels. So we would drop down to private ire, but we would have 2 more powerful die. So, alright, let's see. Alright, we got 2 6s, 2 3s, and a 1. Well, I kind of want to do either, so say, give me the 1 here, and the 3 here, to avoid stacking. If I did the 3 for judicial approval, I feel like doing the 3 here would be better. The question is, do I want to go for spontaneous action and then hopefully roll less than a 5, or roll higher than a 5, and then we'll just gamble with, will our approval go up? Let's try it. We have 1 red die, so we can still, if say we roll a 5, we can re-roll the red die to, try to go higher. And we roll the 5, so we have, and this is not good because the 4 is on the roll of the red die, so we're gonna have to roll the red die again and hopefully get a 5 or 6. And they don't. So nothing happens on this week, and this is going to turn. This is a nightmare card or nightmare roll for us, because we are going to lose all 4 political capital. And these are gonna these oh, square square. So now we have a square square that has 4 ones, and this triangle is a 2-3. So so nothing happened for us. We're gonna move to day 6. We have 5 cards on the table, so we're gonna just put out a 6th one. Now this is a square ambush interview. It won't stack because stacks are only in 2, so we don't have to worry about that. But we need something good. Well, let me just make sure something. Just a quick read. I want to just. Okay, yes. I thought so I want to make sure. But our approval went down because nothing happened. So we dropped to the card, to a slot. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that was correct, and we did get that right. Okay, so political action, day 6. Is it day 6? No. We rolled a 5, so yeah, no, it's day 7. No, it's day 6. We had 5 cards. And then, yeah, so it's 6. It is day 6, sorry. Preemptive politics, again. Discard top unrevealed card from the crisis deck. That could be good. Good. Preemptive measures. Before discarding, this is the one where we had the gambling, we could just say, okay, that's a circle. And then, which actually I would probably choose circle, because we don't seem to have a lot of circles in this deck. And political power, discard top unrevealed card from the crisis deck. Okay. And leaked information, so we'll stop there. So 2 of those would take out 2 of those. But we'll see. One is spinning here. Okay, 4, 3, 1, 1, 5, 6. Oh. There's almost the gambler in me wanting to put the 2 wilds and the 2 ones, wipe out this one, but then we wouldn't have a fury roll, so there's still the chance of that, and we'd have 2 die to roll. That is a big gamble. I think we're fine not doing that for now. Because there is at least one more card on the deck that will say, hey, don't use that, or take one of these out. So, I think you want to do that. 3, 4. That way, let's take the circle out. And maybe... if we take the circle out, though, we have to put a fury roll in, just because we're 50-50ing at this point. And maybe just take the one, not the red. Okay, take the 1 and a political action, a political capital card, and try to roll again for a 7. So here we go. Okay, we got a 9. We will take that. That is much better than the last roll. So these are all gone. We get preemptive politics, which means we discard this card here, which was outrageous demand. And it was a circle. Remember how I was going to gamble and say that it was a circle? It was actually a circle. So we got that. That is gone. And we got rid of Carpe Diem, which is a strong card, circle 3 and 4. Got rid of that. So there we go, kids. Day 7 is done. We're going to start having to think about using 3 die in rolls now, because who knows, we already failed on a 6. Now we're going to 8, so your 2 die, you're now going over half, because you're going to past that 7. It's going to be interesting. So here we go. It is day 7, so we're going to put this next card out. It is a square, so it could stack here. And political capital cards say, called favor, 2 fury rolls for dismissal. And since we don't have any circles, that's actually a really good card, because it can leave one of our red dice out and gamble with 2 fury rolls, because we don't have the 2, 3, or 4. The halfway. Calming words, increase approval by 1 level. We could use that. We're kind of hurting right now. And fundraising event, exchange white die for a blue die. We definitely could go with that. So, I feel we should do one more. Oh, it's leaked information. I'm fine with that, because we just got another one out of the deck. Oh, look at this. This is like a red, white, and blue racing roll as I roll 4 6s. Actually, that would be more like a Twisted Fate roll, because Twisted Fate you're playing, which we will play on the stream, you go 1, 2, or 3 sometimes. 1, 2, but yeah, I tend to roll 6s because I'm awful at rolling die. Alright, so. So let's get the blue die. We need that. I want to do. I was gonna say just take both of this stack and take this stack out, and don't fury roll it because it's a triangle. But I could also take both of these. But let's take the ambush interview, but also if I do this, I could go for the called favor. And then we have the 2 rolls for the ambush interview. But I could also do it here and go for the increased approval level. So I think we'll go with that. I could also just... Oh, now I could do the called favor, but... And because we have the 2 red die, we could do this, get the 2 rolls for it. And then if we can't roll a 7 on the first roll, we have 2 chances to roll higher. So, and we got an 8. That is what we needed. So what happens is that we now can roll. We will have to roll a fury roll for this, but we can roll twice to not. So if we roll a square on the first one, we now have a shot to not or roll it. Well, we'll still have another shot. We're going to increase our approval rating by 1. We're back to get it done. And we're going to exchange this white die for a blue die, which now means we can start putting it into increased approval. Since we're towards the end, we want to put a die in there. Okay, so now we're going to roll for the ambush interview and hopefully not get a square in 2 rolls. We got a square on the first. And a square on the second. Are you serious? So nothing leaves, and actually this is now going to stack. Oh, lordy. We're going to have to probably say that was bad play, but... Alright, so we moved to day 8. We're now at get her done. Get it done, not get her done. Why am I rolling already? No. So there's no more cards to stack. Oh, to put up there. Or Tough Talk. Attempt to dismiss as many revealed cards as you want, but lower approval for one level for each attempt. I got the same card there. Wise Counsel is improved by one level, and the last card under the rug does nothing because we don't have any revealed cards. So we're probably only really going to go for that Wise Counsel increase, because attempting as many as you want but losing approval, we're really going to start pinching ourselves saying there's no chance we're going to get National Acclaim. Okay, we got a 2, a 3, 3 6s, and a 4. Okay, so say we put that there. Let's put the 2 and the 3 here. Or, yeah. Or we could put the 2 and the 4. Still have the... If we Wise Counsel, we have to make 2 rolls of a 9. That's a lot. So I think we're going to have to give up our chance for the Wise Counsel. We're going to move up 1 anyway. So I think we'll... And the same thing with the Fury roll. We're going to go... We rolled 2 squares just now. Can we roll a 3rd square? No. So, okay, we'll roll 3 die. Try not to get a 9. Or try not to get an 8 or less. And we rolled a 4. Okay, but the good thing is we have 2 die that are sitting here as a as roll again. So there's a 5. So now we're at 8. So we should, as long as we don't roll this 1 again, we should be fine. It's a 3. So we actually rolled an 11. No, a 10. Okay, so never mind. So these are all gone. Our political capital is getting low. These stay, and we're going to attempt to get rid of this one. We do move up 1 approval to respect. We roll in a triangle hit, so that is good. We will get lack of preparation and ambush interview out. So 13 cards are out. We're down to these final 4. They are stacked, including one that's 4 1s. And we are approached day 9 now. So, attempt to dismiss any revealed crisis cards, stacked or solo. So we kind of want this, because with this card we can get rid of the 111. So our best bet, no matter what, in this hand, is to get 2 die on this, get a die on the Eliminate Fury roll, and we could get the 1s out. Because it's any revealed crisis card. It doesn't have to be like the top card of the... So, we're just going to stay there because we're actually really short on... We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with these cards left. So, we're short on capital. So, yeah, we want a 2 and a 3. Move the blue over here to raise us up. And leave it at that. And leave the rest of the die for approval. Oh, no, actually, no, I said that wrong, too. I'll show you now. Okay, so we got, 3 1s. We got a 2 and a 3. And a 5. So, okay, so say we take the 2 and the 3. And we put the red, well, we can put the blue there. That gives us 3 die to roll a 10. And we'd be okay. We wouldn't improve any, but we get that card that we really want out of the deck, or out of the board. So we roll and we roll and we roll a 7. And so we would not get approval. We have to roll again. And this red die needs to be a 5 or higher. And it's a 2, so nothing happens. Oh no. Dun, dun, dun. And we lose the most powerful card that we could. Oh, God. And we do not... Oh, well, that was Eliminate Fury roll, so we're fine there. Alright, so we're at day 10. The next one is Executive Order. Attempt to reveal card that's not on the deck. Okay. Free double down or triple down. Okay. That we could use that. We're going to keep that, and we're just going to aim for either the 2, 3, or the 4 1s, which the 4 1s we can't even do because we need the die. Sounds like one of the cats jumped on me. Okay. So the 2 and the 3 are here. The 2 and the 3. We'll take the... yeah, since that's a triangle, we're going to just take the blue to increase approval. And we'll roll for... Trying to roll an 11, where we didn't roll the 10 earlier. We got 13. Oh, 13's a bad... It's almost... Oh, this is tough. 13's a bad die, because we only get 5 die next time. But I could re-roll, but then I could also fail, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to take the 13. Overblown accusations could work if we roll anything but a triangle. And we roll the square, so we lose both these cards now. So unfortunately, here's the situation. We did move an approval up. We have 5 die for this round. This die goes away. We still need 4 1s. We only have 3 capital left. It's not looking good, kids, but we'll try. One of these cards could be that power card that said, take one of these out, and we could still have a shot. But we'll see. We'll see what the political capital card says. National. Oh, actually, wait a minute. First of all, we have a free double down from the earlier thing. So let's do it. It's 2. Now, double downs are 2 die, and it could be anything from lose a day, or hey, we could gain approval. Who knows? Let's see. We rolled a 9, so we get to either gain approval, gain extra green die, or exchange white for any color. Well, let's take the green die now because simply fact that now we're back to 6 die. We lost 1, but we gained 1. So, okay. So the political capital card here is National Address, 2 Fury rolls, increase approval level for each thing. That could be great because we wouldn't have to put a blue die here because we'll have 2 Fury rolls, and if we get circle on both, we could be at National Acclaim. So we can use the blue die to maybe get 4 1s here. Oh, we got 3 1s, but end up in 2 wilds. Oh, this is so tough because we could do it, but the problem is, if we were to put 4 die down here, we would have to roll a 12 with 2 die. We can't do that. Even if we did this and had the 2 rolls, I mean, come on. What are the odds that we're going to roll 12? So, yeah, we can't do anything on this one. So we'll take it. We'll take the National Address. We'll just roll to make ourselves look good. It's basically what it's going to be. And we'll put the increased approval, so we'll go up 1 no matter what. Okay, 2115 is not enough, but thankfully we have another die roll here. And we rolled a 2. That does not help. I think we're going to get nothing. 7, 9, 10. And we needed a 12. So no. 4 die and we don't roll a 12. No. So the national address goes. Uh-oh. We get our 6 die back, but we also give back a die. This did not increase approval. So this die goes away. This die comes back. Alright, and we are going to day 13. Leaked information. Oh no. We have to check. We have to play this card. And exchange a white die for a blue die. So we are out of political capital. So we cannot score a win. Unless we get rid of all this. And there's really no way we can do that. The best bet we have to play, unfortunately. As we look at the 4 ways to win, is to take a negotiable loss, which is basically, this is a condition where you run out of political capital cards and 1 more of your crisis cards are still remaining, but you passed your last presidential roll. So you keep your job and you gained an experience card, so next time we would get a free green die anytime we wanted it. So it's one of those things where we know we're not going to win. It's like, let's set ourselves up to possibly win. Or to set ourselves up for next time. So, so we're going to roll. Two, 4, 6, 1, 3, 4. Not enough to go for that. We wouldn't have even done it anyway because 4 die here. We'd have to roll a 13 to 2 die, which we know we can't. The fundraiser does nothing for us. So, I mean, we can put it on there, but we're just gonna roll all our die and try to get a 13. Well, we'll put the 1 in there that we've done something, and now we got presidential approval. We're like, sorry, sir. The best way to do it is to just get through. And we roll. And I see 10, 14, 17. So we beat the count. Oh, actually, I'm over down. Sorry, because I didn't roll. Because we failed to roll, we're at respect. We might even be at get her done from 2 rolls ago. But we're somewhere in the middle here. You guys could be the judge when you watch this on YouTube. But yeah, we did not. This goes away. We have no political capital left. So all we have, and since there are 2 crisis cards still here, we have lost. The only good thing is, because there's 2 ways of losing, we have got the negotiable loss, which means we still keep our job, and we have experience for next time. But he's not happy with us. He's sending us away for a bit. So unfortunately, we could not get that in, but it was fun, and it looked like we were starting off hot, and then we just tanked 1 real bad roll, and that started us into a spiral at the end. But I just want to say thanks for watching. We're going to get more games up. I'm going to watch this stream and make sure that the voice is right. The audio is in sync. But we'll be back with more games. I have a ton of games sitting under me waiting to be streamed. So I'll check you out next time. I hope everyone is doing well, and we'll see you again. Take care, everybody.